I told you that I was going to have it. Okay, I know that we talked about pre-interview about where you grew up. You grew up in Floresville.
Right.
So, could you talk about what kind of place that is and where it is?
It used to be a really small town, but since Eagle Ford Shale has been coming in about like the last 5 years or so, it's really grown up. I mean, just 10 years ago actually to about next month, we actually got like an HEB, and it was like a big thing.
So, how did growing up in a small town like Floresville, how did that kind of shape your life in a way?
Well, for me, I knew a lot of people, but now when I go back, it's like I don't know anybody. It makes me feel so sad.
Really, because it's grown so much that you really
Mhm.
you like. So when you were growing up, you everybody kind of knew everybody.
Yeah, everybody knew everybody. I mean, I knew a lot of people in school. I knew a lot of people from church. But now, whenever I walk around, I see people, and I'm like, "Who are you? What are you doing here? I don't know you."
So, is there a way like that your family and the place that you grew up? How did that sort of influence lead you to Our Lady of the Lake, or did they not really have any connection whatsoever?
Well, in my neighborhood, everybody knows everybody, and I kind of like that. Like, I like the small class sizes that I had at school. I had about like 20 to 25, give or take, in my classes. So when I came to the lake, whenever I was looking for schools, I wanted one with like small class sizes, so I can get to know everybody, because I like to have like personal relationships with people, get to know them one on one.
And you also talked about choir we've talked about choir
Mhm.
with you before. So why did you enter into choir? Did that have something to do with wanting to like make a close relationship with the people here? And to be clear, it's a college choir, right?
Yes. Well, whenever I first came to the lake, I was very shy. And I went to Awakening, and one person told me while I was there that I should join chapel choir because I had a good voice. So I was like, I don't know, but sure, why not? So I went the Sunday after Awakening, and I did it for the first time, and I totally loved it. And now a lot of my friends that I hang out with came in about last year, about this time, and we hang out together a lot. We sometimes, a couple of us will go and practice one of the practice rooms in Fahu, and we'll work on music for the upcoming Sunday. But then I decided to join university choir, and it's a little bigger scale. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but I've been in it now for about 5 weeks, and we had our first concert, kinda. That was at Spirit Day, and it was good. It was very good. A little nerve-wracking, just a little bit, but it wasn't that bad.
In that last answer, you kind of referenced how you were shy when you first came here. Can you describe the moment where you felt like you really came out of your shell?
Well, at first I didn't really want to make friends. I was just like kind of like, but when I went to Awakening and I started making like new friends, I remember like everybody was around me and they were like supporting me, and I'm like, this is something that I've never really experienced before, because when I was like in high school, I got made fun of a lot. I don't know why. Various things, but when I came to the lake, I finally found a group of people that can support me and I can support them, and ever since I've always loved the lake.
That's cool. So in a way you found your niche essentially.
Yes.
And that niche kind of led you to, we were also talking about Zumba, right? And you wanted to talk about Zumba.
Yes.
So go ahead and, I don't even know what that is. Tell me the basics.
A Zumba is mainly like dancing and exercise put together. I started about a year ago. My friends kind of dared me to do it, and I was like, okay. I don't really know much about dancing. I kind of was like, I kind of told myself that I had 2 left feet.
So I guess to end it, what do you want to, how, now that your life is like completely changed, what do you want to do after Olu? And if you had plans coming in, how have they changed since then?
Well, I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence, so I want to do something that I can keep my momentum and not lose hope.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.